long time with a storied history, and the other one not so long, but very successful in the Manville Mavericks against the Duncanville Pantherettes.
And the Duncanville Pantherettes are no stranger to success. Their biggest concern right now is transitions, keeping up with their pace for Manville. Brian Harrison said they're ready to snap that record today.
77 games in a row for the Pantherettes that they've won, and yeah, you're right, Harris very focused for his young women, and he was very proud of the fact that Houston basketball is very dominant in the state.
He's got 3 great girls going on to great schools right now, and he's really looking forward to, he looked very calm when we talked to him earlier. I think he might be ready to do it.
80 teams in this tournament over 3 days with one goal to win the championship. And for the girls in the gold division in bracket 1, it will come down to this afternoon between Duncanville and Manville. And that's coming up next on FoxSportsSouthwest.com.
Time for some football.
This
Gridiron time.
Is brought to you by McDonald's, where the McRib sandwich is back for a limited time.
McRib is back.
Tender, juicy, real pork smothered in barbecue sauce.
You wanna? Let's go.
Here in Pasadena, Texas, with property values going up, taxes going down, and award-winning schools.
We love it here! We love it here!
With a thriving local economy and low unemployment.
I love it here.
We love it here!
And with all kinds of fun and interesting things to see and do.
We love it here.
We love it here! We love it here!
Pasadena, Texas. You'll love it here too.
Here's a crazy idea. What if your bank actually paid you for using your debit card? Let's say 10 cents for every $10 or more debit card purchase. How amazing would that be? We call it Cashback Counts Checking from Community Bank. A free debit card that pays you to use it. Even he's smiling at that. Swipe all you can from your bank. Community Bank of Texas. Bank where you live.
Hi, I'm your Latina girl, Carmen Contreras with Hot 95.7, and I'm just loving Texas Bay Area Credit Union. They have everything big banks do, like checking accounts, online and mobile banking, bill pay, all for free. And I said free. But here, they really care about me. They have better rates on loans, and they're ready to loan to you. Texas Bay Area Credit Union is right in the neighborhood. Check them out for yourself at tbacu.org. You'll never, ever visit a big bank or paycheck cashing place again.
Have you recently lost your job or been denied medical care? Has your doctor told you their panel is full and they cannot take you? At Pasadena Health Center, we make healthcare affordable and provide access to reliable, quality healthcare in a caring atmosphere. We offer services in family medicine, dental, OBGYN, pediatrics, x-ray, lab, and pharmacy. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, private insurance, and offer discounted fees for self-pay patients. Pasadena Health Center, where caring is what we do best.
Manville and Duncanville. Those teams are retreating to their benches. They're about to play the national anthem. The Manville Mavericks out of District 22, 5A, and Duncanville out of District 7, 5A. That's out of Region 1, and of course Manville in Region 3. And they are about to have the national anthem here at Phillips Fieldhouse. Duncanville has won the last 2 McDonald's Texas Invitationals in the gold bracket in Division 1 for the girls. And those have also resulted, Ashley, in 2 state championships for Kathy Self-Morgan's Pantherettes.
2 back-to-back, which is pretty impressive. See if she can do it. They can do it a 3rd time.
Here's the national anthem, and we'll be back right after this.
And place your hand over your heart as the Santa River Choir will sing our national anthem. Mansfield Lady Panthers, representing District 758, coming with a record of 7 wins and no losses. And for the 6-foot senior, double up, Tiara Davenport. At guard, the 5'11" senior, number 12, Ariel Atkins. At guard, the 5'8" senior, number 20, Tasia Boone. At guard, the 5'7" senior, number 23, Adriana Davis. And in close, the 6'3" sophomore, number 40, Sierra Johnson. Coaching for the Panthers are Matthew Salmori and Alicia Walker. And introducing the Lady Mavericks from Manville High School, representing District 22-5A, coming with a record of 8 wins and no losses. And guard, the 5'7" senior, number 1, Kira Fisher. At guard, the 5'7" senior, number 23, Jody Doon. And for the 6'1" junior, number 5, Jordan Posey. And for the 6'3" senior, number 11, Brianna Turner. And in for the 6' senior, number 35, Ramsey Bissell. Coaches for the Lady Mavericks are Brian Harris, Deanna Jones, and Bob Minton. Again, Max Prince is the official photographer for the Texas Invitational Basketball Tournament. To view and find high-quality action photos of this year's tournament, please visit maxprince.com.
Six-foot senior, that's the starting lineup for Manville. For Duncanville, Tiara Davenport, 5'11", a senior. Senior, 5'11", Ariel Atkins. Tasia Foman, 5'6" senior. Adriana Davis, the 5'6" senior. And Sierra Johnson at 6'4". She is a sophomore. And speaking of Johnson, she will jump it up at center. Duncanville in the blue. Manville is in the white. And the ball is tipped. Brianna Turner and Johnson. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it will be Mavericks basketball to start. And immediately, Ashley, we see the pressure from Duncanville in the backcourt.
These girls definitely look very focused. See it in their face.
Fisher over to the left side to Bissard, and we're underway. The Mavericks turnaround jumper by Fisher is no good. Ball is tipped up, still no good by Bissard, and underneath a foul is called. A foul will be called against Adriana Davis. That'll be her first personal and the team's first, and so to the line will be Bissard, shooting 2 shots at 6 foot. So important, as you know, in game of basketball, the free throws and securing those defensive rebounds. You don't want to give teams second opportunities.
Especially when you have the opportunity right there for yourself.
Both free throws good. And the Mavericks with an early 2-0 lead. And a name that we're very familiar with, Tasia Foman, bringing up across midcourt. Down low underneath, another name, Davenport, who we're very familiar with the last couple of state championships. We've seen these girls play basketball many times before, and Davenport gets the 2 for Duncanville, and the game is tied. Almost a minute gone by in quarter number 1, and good afternoon and welcome from Phillips Fieldhouse in Pasadena, the 12th annual McDonald's Texas Invitational. And every year this tournament has gotten bigger and bigger. Layup is up and in. And the Mavericks back out on top. Looks like, Ashley, looks like they're running a zone-type defense. Way off on the three-pointer. Atkins, still no good.
Didn't pull it off.
And a traveling. Davenport getting the offensive rebound, but then taking too many steps.
It's definitely earlier in the game, but you can already see them set the tone, the pace, the transitions. Every little bit counts.
Bessard at 6 foot, handling the basketball. How about that? A 6 foot point guard for girls. Jones trying to work her way around. Three-pointer, way off, no good, and Bessard gets the offensive rebound and is fouled. And already the foul is called against Sierra Johnson. That is her first. It is team foul number 2. First free throw is no good by Bessard. Jump shot right side, offensive rebound, put up, no good. Again, the offensive rebound is going up and in for Bessard. Active early on, the Mavericks on the offensive rebounds. Loose on the floor, and Bessard has been in almost every play so far.
She's definitely one to look at. She's headed to Minnesota next year, or she is a senior. So.
Rebound taken away by Turner. Turner, jump shot is good. Now, Turner is, many feel that she is one of the better players in the region. Jump shot from the free throw line is good, and the lead is now 6. I don't think we've ever seen Duncanville down by 6 in these championship games that we've done the last several years. Foman, no good. Interior defense is tight. Davis and Foman, and then a ball will go out of bounds. Duncanville, no good on the shot. Rebounded by Davenport. And Duncanville will set it up again offensively. Looked like the Pantherettes thought a teammate was going to cut to the basket, and it wasn't, and they threw it away. And then a foul in the backcourt. Davis commits her second. And Davis will most likely have to sit out. Davis will come out along with Johnson.
Manville seems like they're very much on their game right now. Working on not letting their record affect them, Duncanville.
And an offensive foul, the turnover, and Duncanville will get the ball back. Substitution, Madison Townley is into the ball game. Ball is loose, and another turnover. Here is, speaking of Turner on the dribble. Working it down low inside. The layup goes. Bessard.
Definitely very impressed.
Bessard was using her size inside to get the basket. The shot goes up, no good by Foman. And then a turnover with Foman with the ball. Foman pulls up, got it. And then they're going to call a foul away from the ball, and it will be basket counts. Timeout. 3:43 left to play in the first period. And it is the Manville Mavericks up by 6.
It's got to feel really good to be up by 6.
Here's a crazy idea. What if your bank actually paid you for using your debit card? Let's say 10 cents for every $10 or more debit card purchase. How amazing would that be? We call it Cashback Counts Checking from Community Bank. A free debit card that pays you to use it. Even he's smiling at that. Swipe all you can from your bank. Community Bank of Texas. Bank where you live.
Football Sunday. Time for some football.
This
Gridiron
NFL
time.
break is brought to you by McDonald's, with the McRib sandwiches back for a limited time.
McRib is back.
Tender, juicy, real pork smothered in barbecue sauce.
You want it? Let's go.
Here in Pasadena, Texas, with property values going up, taxes going down, and award-winning schools. With a thriving local economy and low unemployment.
I love it here. We love it here.
And with all kinds of fun and interesting things to see and do.
We love it here.
We love it here. We love it here.
Pasadena, Texas. You'll love it here too.
Have you recently lost your job or been denied medical care? Has your doctor told you their panel is full and they cannot take you? At Pasadena Health Center, we make healthcare affordable and provide access to reliable, quality healthcare in a caring atmosphere. We offer services in family medicine, dental, OBGYN, pediatrics, x-ray, lab, and pharmacy. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, private insurance, and offer discounted fees for self-pay patients. Pasadena Health Center, where caring is what we do best.
6-point lead as we come back as the sponsors Pasadena Chamber of Commerce, McDonald's, Community Bank of Texas, and Texas Bay Area Credit Union. The shot is no good from Duncanville.
Definitely playing like they want it.
Jump ball. It will be a jump ball, and Duncanville on the possession arrow will retain possession. Ariel Atkins to inbound. She does. Foreman for 3. Tasha missing. Shot is up. No good by Townley. And the inside presence of Turner. She throws the pass ahead to Hosey. And Hosey, who will be heading to Texas next year, or she actually has done a verbal commit to Texas. Turner down low. And Bessard. Jump shot. Good by Fisher. Kiara Fisher. Tiara Davenport going to the right side. Losing it, and the turnover will be the Mavericks' ball. Duncanville, Ashley, looks out of sync.
It's weird with the record that they have for them to be playing the way they are right now, especially not in the lead, which would be expected. It's got to feel really good for these Mavericks to have that pushing them.
Fisher to Turner. Spinning Turner off the glass, and she is fouled.
Probably not someone you want to foul.
Foul against Tiara Davenport, and Davenport picking up her first personal, team foul number 4. Remember, at the high school level, 7 fouls, and they're in the bonus in each half. And then with 10, they're in the double bonus. Free throw is no good by Turner. Rattles it in. (13-4). Inside, and it goes in. Foman with the steal. Jump shot from 15.
What a shot.
And that was something that Duncanville hasn't done early in this game, the decisive move. And Foman knew exactly what she was going to do. She went to her spot, elbow jumper, swish.
Very smooth shot that she made.
And then a foul is called. Foul is against Bessard. They're going to call an offensive foul. Bessard clearing the way inside of the post. Smith. Down low into Davenport. Back to Smith. To Foman. Off the glass. And you get her going. Foman, Tasha Foman. And she can really light it up from the scoreboard. It was 13-4, but 6 unanswered points by Duncanville has closed the gap within 3, and then a foul by Tasha right at midcourt. Tasha commits her first personal. That is team foul number 5. Just a little over a minute to play in the first period. Joni Jones over to Fisher. Fisher throws it away, and then a foul is called. Atkins with the steal. Hosey commits the personal. That is team foul number 4 on the Mavericks. You see right there, Fisher telegraphed her pass. And then the frustration foul by Hosey. That's the 4th team foul. Hosey is going to have to sit down. She has 2 personal fouls. Trying to inbound is Atkins. Atkins does in the backcourt to Smith.
Definitely with Duncanville catching up, you don't want to make these mistakes.
Smith. And she throws it away. That's a couple of times now that Duncanville's done that on that side of the floor. .40 seconds. And do they take the final shot? Do they hold on to the ball?
Well, but they're known for keeping up their pace, making the pace of this game. We'll see. Speeding it up right now.
Turner with the turnover. Here comes Duncanville. Atkins over to Foman. Ariel with the ball, 14 seconds. Now Duncanville's most likely is going to hold on for the final shot. And a blocking foul is called on Brianna Turner. That was that previous play with the steal. Now there's 5 team fouls. Turner has 2. The jump shot no good. Rebounded by Bessard. Bessard to Sanders. Sanders, 1 second left. Can't get it to go. A choppy first half, or first period, if you will.
Wasn't expecting the score right now, especially with Manville being ahead of Duncanville.
And they're up by 3 at the end of 1.
Brian Harris might be right. They might be ready to snap.
Game is being brought to you by Pasadena Chamber of Commerce, home of the Texas Invitational. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Community Bank of Texas and Texas Bay Area Credit Union. We're at Phillips Fieldhouse, the 12th annual McDonald's Texas Invitational. The Manville Mavericks and the Duncanville Pantherettes. And this is the gold division. This is the gold Division I, the gold bracket. Champion playing here today. Clear Springs and Cy Woods are playing in the consolation game for third place over at Pasadena Memorial tonight at 6 o'clock. And speaking of tonight, got the boys gold Division I game here on FoxSportsSouthwest.com as the Mavericks take the shot to begin period number 2. And so does Duncanville, an 0 for 1 on both teams. Here's Brianna Turner to the basket, and Turner is fouled. And it looked like there that Sierra Johnson, look at this, handling the basketball, going to the hole. Notre Dame's going to have themselves a heck of a ball player next year.
Definitely.
Johnson got in the way and committed the foul. That's her second. No good on the free throw. Oh, out of 2. 0 for 2 right there by Brianna Turner.
Minus the fact that she's missed some free throws, she seems very confident and calm on the court.
Davenport, this scoop shot, and she's fouled. Tiara Davenport down low in the post. Foul was called against Saunders. Davenport with good footwork. Both teams now with 6 team fouls, so that means the next foul for both teams will result in free throws. 1 out of 2. Turner almost lost that ball, but Brianna has it, and she brings it up across midcourt. That's 6'3". Fisher to the right side to Jones. Shot is no good, and Bassard puts it up and in. Ranji Bassard. They've got some height on this team. 5'9", 6 foot, 6'3", 6'1". In fact, the 3 Division I players, as that ball is lost out of bounds by Atkins of Duncanville, the 3 players that are going Division I for Manville, all over 6 foot. With Hosey and Bassard and Turner. Turner in the corner with pressure on the defense. Long cross-court pass. Fisher, jump shot. It's no good. 4-point lead for Manville, and Duncanville has the basketball. Ariel Atkins.
Ariel Atkins is headed to University of Texas.
Three-pointer is no good in the corner by Joni Jones. Janae Jones. Foreman, the floater in the lane, is fouled. Brian Harris, as that foul is called against Bassard. That's her second. Foreman to the line. But head coach of the Manville Mavericks, Brian Harris, arms crossed. He's a little upset because one more free throw here from Foreman, and we've got a tie game.
Demeanor's definitely looking nervous and a little upset because that lead was nice.
1 out of 2 for Foreman, and Manville continues to hang on to the lead, and 2 minutes gone by in period number 2. Jones. Throws up the short. Brianna Turner. This is the 5th game in the last 3 days for these young women. I would imagine you got some tired legs out there, huh?
Couldn't imagine it. Could not imagine it. It's pretty impressive, though.
The three-pointer is good. Davis from downtown. Atkins, beg your pardon. And the shot is good.
Right back at him.
Bessard with the shot.
The crowd's presence here is definitely very...
Bessard with the and one, can't get it to go, but Turner gets the rebound. And no good by Hosey. And here's Foman. No good, Hosey the rebound.
The look in her face when she made that rebound. Definitely wanted it. Can they be the one to break their record?
Oh, almost a give and go, but it didn't work out. And Duncanville on the attack. The throw up by Atkins is no good. Jump shot again by Atkins is no good. And a jump ball arrow in favor of Duncanville. Remember what Kathy Self-Morgan said about the pace? The tables have turned, and Duncanville now is controlling the pace of this game.
Definitely.
Davenport throws it out, a three-point attempt, no good. Davenport the offensive rebound off the glass, no good, and Turner the rebound. Mavericks trying to push it up the floor, and it'll be a turnover. Flying in there, Jordan Hosey.
Almost lost her completely.
Yeah. It's like going into the outfield wall and crashing into the stands. Look at there. That's effort right there by that young lady.
Definitely a talented group of girls on both teams.
And then over the head of Davenport. It was a poor thrown pass by Smith. Manville with a 2-point lead, double team. She throws it up and she's fouled. My question is, Ashley, how do they know what's a foul and what's not? Because Bessard is getting mugged down there. I mean, she's really getting some physical play by Duncanville.
I feel like that was an obvious foul right there because a lot of coverage on her.
2-minute break with the lead of 2 by Manville on FoxSportsSouthwest.com.
Football Sunday. Time for some football.
This
Gridiron
game
time.
break is brought to you by McDonald's. With the McRib sandwich is back for a limited time.
McRib is back.
Tender, juicy, real pork smothered in barbecue sauce.
You wanna? Let's go.
Here in Pasadena, Texas, with property values going up, taxes going down, and award-winning schools.
We love it here! We love it here!
With a thriving local economy and low unemployment.
I love it here.
We love it here!
And with all kinds of fun and interesting things to see and do.
We love it here.
We love it here! We love it here!
Pasadena, Texas. You'll love it here too.
Have you recently lost your job or been denied medical care? Has your doctor told you their panel is full and they cannot take you? At Pasadena Health Center, we make healthcare affordable and provide access to reliable, quality healthcare in a caring atmosphere. We offer services in family medicine, dental, OBGYN, pediatrics, x-ray, lab, and pharmacy. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, private insurance, and offer discounted fees for self-pay patients. Pasadena Health Center, where caring is what we do best.
Hi, I'm your Latina girl, Carmen Contreras with Hot 95.7, and I'm just loving Texas Bay Area Credit Union. They have everything big banks do, like checking accounts, online and mobile banking, bill pay all for free, and I said free. But here, they really care about me. They have better rates on loans, and they're ready to loan to you. Texas Bay Area Credit Union is right in the neighborhood. Check them out for yourself at tbacu.org. You'll never, ever visit a big bank or paycheck cashing place again.
Girls Division 1 gold bracket brought to you by Pasadena Chamber of Commerce, McDonald's, Community Bank of Texas, and Texas Bay Area Credit Union. Gerald Sanchez along with Ashley Atchison, and the free throw is good by Bessard as it is a 3-point lead for Manville. One more coming up. Bears worth repeating the 77-game winning streak for Duncanville. And right now, they have yet to have a lead in this ball game. But there's a lot of ball game left to play. And at one point, it was Duncanville trailing by 9 points. Turnarounder is no good by Davenport, and the rebound, there's a foul underneath. And they're going to call it against Tiara Davenport of Duncanville. Now that is some physical play. The 1-and-1 will send Manville to the other side to shoot the free throws. I'd like to see a replay on that about how the physical play happened.
Coming into the match, Sierra Bishop. At the line, number 5, Jordan Hosey.
Jordan Hosey.
When we talked to Coach Brian Harris earlier, he seemed very confident, and it's definitely showing on the court right now. These girls seem to have a lot of confidence in him.
Kind of seen two different parts of this first half, as both free throws are good by Hosey. The early lead by the Mavericks. Duncanville's charge to come back and tie the game, and now it's been 6 in a row by the Mavericks. It was 17-17. Manville has scored 6 in a row to take a 23-17 lead. On the dribble is Atkins. Atkins, jumper, short. And Turner ahead the floor. Hosey can't get it. And it's going to be taken away by Atkins. Atkins inside, and she throws it away.
If only they would have slowed down there for a minute.
Madison Talley was underneath. If she could have been able to catch the ball and gone up with it, she would have had a layup, but didn't work out. Now Fisher. Turnarounder. Bingo! Nice touch by Bassard. She has 15 points. 15 points in the first half from Rangy Bassard. Davenport. No good. Fisher. How much of a fatigue you see right now on the floor?
Basically none at all.
Remember, 5 games in 3 days.
I couldn't do it. I know that much.
Down low inside, and a foul.
It's pretty impressive to see how dedicated these girls are.
When Manville has it working, they're the ones that control the pace. As you see Turner getting the ball in the post, and the Davenport just can't hold her.
It's when they make mistakes like that with fouls.
10 team fouls by Duncanville, so that means 2 free throws for the remainder of this half, which has 1:53 left. Beautiful. Both free throws good by Brianna Turner. Coming up at the half, we'll visit with the tournament chairman, Ben Metter. Ball loose, and it's Manville. Another turnover. The turnovers are really hurting Duncanville. And there's a steal. Davis came from behind, took the ball away. As you can see, there's Davis right there. Fisher had trouble handling the ball, and then the foul is going to be called against Turner. Turner with her second personal.
Thought she'd be able to use her height more efficiently without making that foul.
One out of 2 from the line for Ariana Davis. Turner throws up the floater.
Great ball control there, too.
This is the biggest lead for the Mavericks. Double-digit lead. No good by Davenport. Here's Turner. Long pass, almost thrown away, but that's a great save by Sanders. Now with under 40 seconds to play, Manville don't look like they want to hold for the final shot. That's not really in their repertoire. Sanders for three. Yes!
For a second there, I didn't think it was going to go in.
Sanders with her first three of the evening, or the afternoon, early evening.
It was definitely great teamwork right there.
Foreman, Davenport for three. No good. And it's rebounded by Bassard. 9 seconds left. They better hurry it up. Bassard will run it up herself with 4, down to 3. Bassard throws up the shot, no good. But what an impressive first half by the Manville Lady Mavericks.
I think Manville's definitely gotten to Duncanville's head.
32-18 as both women retreat to their respective locker rooms. Halftime from the McDonald's Texas Invitational, the Gold Bracket Division I Girls Championship, and the Manville Lady Mavericks up by 14 on FoxSportsSouthwest.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the San Bernardino High School, Texas.
Halftime from the Phillips Fieldhouse of the Girls Championship Game Division I in the gold bracket. Gerald Sanchez here, along with Mr. Ben Metter, the chairman of the Texas Invitational, brought to you by McDonald's. 32-18 in favor of the Mavericks. Get a chance to watch most of this game. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive. There's two very good teams. You know, in Duncanville, of course, two-time state champion, and they've got a consecutive streak going, I think. In Manville, with a big lady in the center with going to Notre Dame. Very good competitive game.
77 in a row for Duncanville. And briefly, wanted to see how everything has turned out this tournament. It started on Thursday, 80 teams, boys and girls, and a lot that has gone on in this tournament, a lot of planning too.
A lot of planning, Gerald, that we take all year long to plan this. We'll start in January of next year for the 2014 tournament. Got about 400 volunteers that help us. The folks in Pasadena and Deer Park joined us 3 years ago. This is our third year with them, and it's just been an incredible experience. The enthusiasm, community spirit behind this event is just incredible. I can't say enough about the people who work this tournament. We've got 14 subcommittees. All of them do their job. Most of the people who get involved, they don't resign. I mean, they don't quit. They just keep on going. And so it's another good year. And, of course, the beneficiary of the tournament is the Economic Foundation, or the Educational Foundation, rather, of the Pasadena Deer Park District. And one thing about economic impact that is really a good thing for our community is this brings about $2.4 million into the community over the 3-day period. We have about 45,000 to 50,000 fans that attend the game. So in our 11th year, we're excited about it. We plan to continue building and improving each year.
And every year it just seems to get bigger and bigger, and you seem like there's teams that are on a waiting list. You got the cream of the crop in here in this tournament, some really good basketball.
One of the things that we always have gone and looking for is seeking coaches that have traditionally good programs and good character kids, and bring their kids in here and give them a good competitive experience. And we heard many comments from coaches that some playing for the first time this year is that they think this is the best tournament going, and it's simply because when the kids come here, they get a good experience on the game, on the court, but also they're treated right. A lot of good hospitality on the part of our community of volunteers.
Got a minute left before the action resumes, but wanted to visit with you quickly about the Alumni Challenge. This is something new?
It's a new feature this year, and it was an idea that was followed up on in Deer Park ISD versus Pasadena ISD. Some of the stars of yesteryear, and it gives them a chance to come out and display their talents again. So we're looking forward to that. It's going to be a good game, and Phil Eaton's coaching one team, Ray Landers on the other. They've got a great background too.
All right, thank you very much. Ben Metter, the chairman of the McDonald's Texas Invitational. I'm Gerald Sanchez, and we'll come back right after this here on FoxSportsSouthwest.com. Duncanville 18.
It's definitely interesting to see how the second half plays off, what was said in the locker room, see what inspired them or got them back on their game.
By far and away, this is, Ashley, the largest deficit that Duncanville has had in this tournament in the years that they've been coming. The turnarounder is good, and the lead now is 16 points.
And it's got to be scary to them, someone who's used to winning all the time. They're not used to losing. It's got to be getting in their head, making them angry.
Three-pointer is good by Ariel Atkins. Atkins, Davenport, and Foreman had 17 of the 18 points of the team's 18 points. So it's just another free throw by Kiana Smith. Other than that, it's been all Atkins, Foreman, and Davenport.
I actually read an article about Ariel Atkins. Quote from her saying her 7th grade coach told her she would never make the varsity team.
Foreman. Well, Bessard and Turner had 24 points between the two. So 7th grade.
7th grade coach. She said she reminds herself of that all the time, and it keeps pushing her.
And that's a foul. A lot of dribbling out there, and then they finally, see Atkins just decisive going to the basket. Atkins' first free throw is good. It's always tough to defend a left-hander.
Yeah, and she's been compared to former Duke star Alana Beard.
Loose, and Duncanville, after the Mavericks turnover, trailing by 11. Inside, no good. And trying to rip the rebound away was Johnson. It's the original starting 5 for Duncanville, by the way. Looks like Davenport is having trouble inside with a lot longer and leaner Brianna Turner. Three-pointer is no good. And this time it's a roll by Johnson. It would be interesting to see the points in the paint for Duncanville. The big size of the Mavericks, 3 players are going on to Division I over 6 foot. And then you have a heck of a guard too in Janae Jones. Tip. And a foul is called. Aggressive play. Foul is called against Adriana Davis. That is her 3rd. But look at this aggressive defense. Double team in the post. Swarming in the passing lanes.
And they did their homework. Definitely know what they need to be doing to stay all over the Mavericks because they are a tough, tough team.
Turner, and it'll be knocked out of bounds. Remember, in high school basketball, there is no shot clock. So technically, the Mavericks could hold the ball for the last 4 minutes.
I was wondering that. Dribble around.
in the post. And after all of that helter-skelter, Manville's going to get a couple of free throws. They were trying to find Fisher in the post.
It's all over her right there.
Turner, beg your pardon. And Bassard will go to the line. How about the game that Rangy Bassard is having? 16 points. From the free throw line, they are 4 of 8. 50%, make it 5 of 9. After both free throws by Bassard, she has 16 now, 17 in the ball game. 17 points. Those are her first 2 points of the half. Straightaway three-pointer, and it is not in the cards for Atkins. They get another shot, and Atkins puts it up. And that's the thing about being a shooter. You remember playing from your days. You don't have to have a memory. You just go out there and let it fly, and if you miss, well, so what? The next one's going in.
Yeah.
And that's the way that Ariel Atkins has played. Inside, down low, alley-oop, no, but a foul is called. Ouch.
I couldn't fall like that. I don't know if I'd be able to get back up. Definitely a tough group of girls.
Tara Davenport with her 3rd personal. 3 players with 3 fouls each for Duncanville. No good on the free throw by Turner. It was 13-4 Manville to start the game. Then Duncanville came back and tied it at 17. And then it was the run for Manville. And they scored 14 unanswered points to take that lead of 32-18. Inside, and a foul. Duncanville can pass. That's a lot of dribbling, though, by Atkins. Foreman. So with 3:51 left to play in period number 3, the lead is 36-29 in favor of Manville.
Here's a crazy idea. What if your bank actually paid you for using your debit card? Let's say 10 cents for every $10 or more debit card purchase. How amazing would that be? We call it Cashback Counts Checking from Community Bank. A free debit card that pays you to use it. Even he's smiling at that. Swipe all you can from your bank. Community Bank of Texas. Bank where you live.
Here in Pasadena, Texas, with property values going up, taxes going down, and award-winning schools, with a thriving local economy and low unemployment.
I love it here. We love it here.
And with all kinds of fun and interesting things to see and do.
We love it here.
We love it here. We love it here.
Pasadena, Texas. You'll love it here too.
Have you recently lost your job or been denied medical care? Has your doctor told you their panel is full and they cannot take you? At Pasadena Health Center, we make healthcare affordable and provide access to reliable, quality healthcare in a caring atmosphere. We offer services in family medicine, dental, OBGYN, pediatrics, x-ray, lab, and pharmacy. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, private insurance, and offer discounted fees for self-pay patients. Pasadena Health Center, where caring is what we do best.
Hi, I'm your Latina girl, Carmen Contreras with Hot 95.7, and I'm just loving Texas Bay Area Credit Union. They have everything big banks do, like checking accounts, online and mobile banking, bill pay, all for free. And I said free. But here, they really care about me. They have better rates on loans, and they're ready to loan to you. Texas Bay Area Credit Union is right in the neighborhood. Check them out for yourself at tbacu.org. You'll never, ever visit a big bank or paycheck cashing place again.
To 29 in favor of Manville, but the and one is coming up for Tiara Davenport. And she gets it. Now 16-point lead is now down to 6.
Working on a comeback right now, but can they do it?
And there's a steal. Smith to Foman.
Duncanville is definitely setting the pace, especially during the second half.
When they were able to come back from that 13-4 deficit to tie it at 17, that's when they really put the pressure on Manville. It's been a game of runs, hasn't it?
Definitely.
Turnarounder, no good. And the rebound is up, no good. Manville can't get it to go, and here's Duncanville. Boy, Turner really active down low, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Breaking up on that play was Ariana Sanders for Manville.
Duncanville is definitely putting the pressure on Manville right now.
Nice give and go. The layup is up and in.
She made that look really easy.
Davenport, that was a play designed from out of bounds that they practice at all the time. Catch the defense on the inbounds play sleeping. It's a 2-point game. Fisher. And a blocking foul. Almost a steal. Four players with 3 fouls each for Duncanville.
Looks like these free throws are going to be what saves them.
Fisher with the first. Every time that Duncanville has been able to cozy it up, that's when Manville pushes it out, the lead again. Both free throws are good by Kara Fisher. It's a 4-point lead, a 2-possession ball game for Manville. Atkins trying to create space for herself.
Definitely an amazing shot from someone who is supposedly never going to make varsity. I wonder what that coach thinks now.
Posey to Sanders. It's a 2-point ball game.
You definitely see the pressure on Brian Harris, coach for the Manvilles.
And a shot that is blocked by Johnson to the other side, and the game is tied.
Definitely not a position that Manville wants to be in. See if they can fight back.
Shot is no good. No one trying to crash the boards for the Manville Mavericks. And with this, Duncanville can take their lead. And it's taken away, a turnover. Fisher.
Manville wants to hold on to what they have so far, keeping that lead.
Turner's triple team. That means somebody's open. And it is Hosey that throws up the three. No good. The foul and the basket. Kiara Smith picks up the foul. And that is her first personal and the first 2 points for Janae Jones to give the Mavericks a 2-point lead. No good. Hosey, the rebound. Hosey, no. Rebounded by Atkins. Under a minute to play.
This game's got me on the edge of the seat right now.
We should be in store for a fun fourth period. Foman ties the game. Foman has come alive. She has 11 points.
Duncanville's starting to look like a second half kind of team.
Almost a turnover. Turn around, three-pointer by Fisher, way off, no good. Fisher can't get the rebound, it's loose. And here's Duncanville's Atkins. Atkins to Smith, no good. And it is rebounded by Turner. Turner across midcourt.
She can move.
Turner to the basket, no good. She couldn't get it to go. And with 7 seconds, let's see if Duncanville can pull it off. A three-pointer, yes! Huge momentum builder right there. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Ariel Atkins. We go to the fourth. 3-point lead for the Pantherettes. (32-18) was the score beginning of the third period. Just 8 points for Manville, and their lead of 16 is gone. Duncanville, 77-game winning streak. And right now, they have gained the lead. This is their biggest lead of the ball game.
Which is pretty surprising, considering their record.
So let's see how Manville now handles the deficit. Duncanville much more aggressive defensively. They've turned the ball over again. Manville has. Turner, they are double teaming her when she gets the ball. Turnarounder, no good. Turner can't get the rebound, but instead it is. Here's Hosey to the basket, finger roll.
Duncanville definitely has more, I guess it seems like the crowd support here, cheering them on. And I wonder if that's getting in Manville's head a little bit.
Manville is closer to Pasadena than Duncanville, Texas, right?
That would make sense.
Inside, Davenport, no good, and she's fouled. And that's only the third team foul on Manville. Janae Jones picks up the personal. That is her second. Team foul number 3. Bessard comes in for Sanders. Bowman loses it. It's turned over. Here are the Mavericks. Jones.
You gotta get back to keeping that pace.
Jones thinking about stepping into it. Turner, jumper in and out, no good. And it's spot 4, and Duncanville comes up with the ball. Davenport. Tiara Davenport.
Had Turner not anticipated that right there, she would have stayed where she was. She could have got the rebound.
Six minutes, 33 seconds. Foman on the dribble, taking her time. Well, it's that easy. 4-point lead.
So if there's no shot clock, why wouldn't they just take their time naturally?
Because of the defense and the way it pressures. And Bessard calling for the ball inside. Hosey, the jump shot, no good. Bessard gets the rebound, puts it up, and it is in. That's only her 4th point of the second half when she scored 15 in the first half.
Defense have definitely put the pressure on her. So something was discussed right during that halftime.
Atkins. Screen. Johnson, the pick and roll.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting nervous for Manville right now, I really am.
You see the tide turning?
Definitely.
And so does Brian Harris, and that's why he calls a timeout. 5:23 left to play in the game. 4-point lead for Duncanville.
Football Sunday. Time for some football.
This
Gridiron
game
time.
break is brought to you by McDonald's, with the McRib sandwich is back for a limited time.
McRib is back.
Tender, juicy, real pork smothered in barbecue sauce.
You wanna? Let's go.
Here in Pasadena, Texas, with property values going up, taxes going down, and award-winning schools.
We love it here! We love it here!
With a thriving local economy and low unemployment.
I love it here. We love it here!
And with all kinds of fun and interesting things to see and do.
We love it here.
We love it here! We love it here!
Pasadena, Texas. You'll love it here, too.
The McDonald's Texas Invitational brought to you by Pasadena Chamber of Commerce. McDonald's, Texas Bay Area Credit Union, and Community Bank of Texas. Gerald Sanchez along with Ashley Atchison. A 4-point lead for Duncanville. They trailed by as many as 16 in this half. But the Mavericks went cold, turned the ball over as well. Duncanville made a couple of easy baskets and made a hard charge. Led by 3 at the end of 3, and leading by 4 here. Turner for Fisher. The Mavericks jump shot, no good. Jones.
Now's not the time to miss those. Start putting points back on the board. Because the last thing you want is Duncanville to have the lead.
Tasia trying to fight through a couple of screens. She throws up the 3 off the glass. The bank is open on Saturday night in Pasadena. Community Bank of Texas would like that.
Yeah.
The lead is 51-44. Duncanville. Manville doesn't want to start thinking 3-pointers this early. They're lined up.
Duncanville's coverage right now is...
Steal by Tasia. Foman to the basket. And she can't get it to go, and the rebound comes down. Hosey tries to fight for it. And the ball will go out of bounds, and this will be Mavericks basketball.
They need to take back that pace.
3:57 left. The lead, 51-44, Duncanville.
Here's a crazy idea. What if your bank actually paid you for using your debit card? Let's say 10 cents for every $10 or more debit card purchase. How amazing would that be? We call it Cashback Counts Checking from Community Bank. A free debit card that pays you to use it. Even he's smiling at that. Swipe all you can from your bank. Community Bank of Texas. Bank where you live.
Football Sunday. Time for some football.
This
Gridiron
NFL
time.
break is brought to you by McDonald's, with the McRib sandwich is back for a limited time.
McRib is back.
Tender, juicy, real pork smothered in barbecue sauce.
You wanna? Let's go.
Have you recently lost your job or been denied medical care? Has your doctor told you their panel is full and they cannot take you? At Pasadena Health Center, we make healthcare affordable and provide access to reliable, quality healthcare in a caring atmosphere. We offer services in family medicine, dental, OBGYN, pediatrics, x-ray, lab, and pharmacy. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, private insurance, and offer discounted fees for self-pay patients. Pasadena Health Center, where caring is what we do best.
Hi, I'm your Latina girl, Carmen Contreras with Hot 95.7, and I'm just loving Texas Bay Area Credit Union. They have everything big banks do, like checking accounts, online and mobile banking, bill pay all for free, and I said free. But here, they really care about me. They have better rates on loans, and they're ready to loan to you. Texas Bay Area Credit Union is right in the neighborhood. Check them out for yourself at tbacu.org. You'll never, ever visit a big bank or paycheck cashing place again.
44 points for Manville. They had 32 at the half.
Duncanville is definitely outscoring Manville, 33-12 in the second half.
And that's the story. The comeback.
Definitely showing up in the second half.
Turnarounder by Turner is good. Brianna Turner, get the ball into Turner in the post. Let her do the rest.
It's that coverage they have constantly on Turner. It's holding her back. She's one to watch, though.
Foreman. Davenport. Looking. Davenport. And she is fouled.
Foul number 11, Brianna Turner, third personal foul, 14 foul.
Brianna Turner picks up the foul. What was that move earlier in the first half by Atkins? Atkins can break down a defender one-on-one on the perimeter. In the corner, Davenport trying to find Atkins. Bowman, oh, could have been a travel. Bowman, ball knocked away. And they're going to call a timeout. This is a full timeout. So we will, excuse me, this is a 30-second timeout. Well, tonight, scheduled tip at 8:30, DeSoto will play against Fort Bend Bush in the gold bracket for Division I for the boys. The championship game, which will be here at Phillips Fieldhouse in Pasadena. But between that, they will have the Alumni Challenge. At that game for the boys will be seen live on FoxSportsSouthwest.com. Jeff Power, Ken Moore with the call.
It's definitely already a packed house tonight. It's filling up pretty quickly.
This is the biggest tournament for basketball in this part of the state. And really in this part of the country. I mean, we heard Ben Metter talk about it at halftime, the chairman of the tournament. You met him in the green room. What a great guy. And what a tournament this has been. To the basket. There's Turner.
She makes it happen.
Brian Harris calls a quick timeout. It is just a 3-point game with 2:34 left. This is a full timeout, so we will step aside from Phillips Fieldhouse. A 3-point lead for Duncanville.
Here's a crazy idea. What if your bank actually paid you for using your debit card? Let's say 10 cents for every $10 or more debit card purchase. How amazing would that be? We call it Cashback Counts Checking from Community Bank. A free debit card that pays you to use it. Even he's smiling at that. Swipe all you can from your bank. Community Bank of Texas. Bank where you live.
Have you recently lost your job or been denied medical care? Has your doctor told you their panel is full and they cannot take you? At Pasadena Health Center, we make healthcare affordable and provide access to reliable, quality healthcare in a caring atmosphere. We offer services in family medicine, dental, OBGYN, pediatrics, x-ray, lab, and pharmacy. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, private insurance, and offer discounted fees for self-pay patients. Pasadena Health Center, where caring is what we do best.
Duncanville, after the timeout, has the basketball, leading by 3. Manville, they might have just needed a breather, but they're right in this thing. Coming up on the 2-minute mark. Atkins trying to create space, gets it off to Smith.
It's still anyone's game at this point.
And then a tripping foul. That's only the 5th team foul by Manville. Foul is called against Jones. Both teams with 5 team fouls. Foreman and Fisher. Foreman goes right past Fisher. Foreman to the basket, puts it up and in. They're very athletic, aren't they?
Yeah, her with her height, or small stature, she's very fast. She snuck right past him.
Hosey. Traveling is the call. Jones. Jones has had a tough go of it here in the second half.
She's definitely going to need to shake that off, get back in the game.
A 5-point lead, a 2-possession game with 1:42 left. Duncanville. This by far and away has been the closest Duncanville has had in these championship games. A couple of years ago, Jeff Power talked about it. He'll be calling the boys game. We were both in Austin as a foul is called. And Fisher, because Duncanville's going to try to eat up the clock. That's only the 16th foul, so they're going to have to foul again to start putting Duncanville at the line. But Jeff Power talked about how Duncanville just dominated Dekaney a couple of years ago in the state championship game when Dekaney had won 39 games in a row. And it was 40-2 or 40-4, and they was just in the first half. Got some type of ball players. So the foul is called to the backcourt.
Duncanville is definitely playing more aggressively than they were in the first half.
The 1-and-1 coming up for Smith.
You can definitely see the frustration on Manville's team right now and the worry in their face because they really want to take this home.
In and out and out. Oh boy. Foreman trying to plead her case with Bob Ellis, longtime referee, good friend of the tournament. So it'll be Manville ball with Turner going to the basket off the glass, and another timeout for Brian Harris. This will be just a 30, so keeping it here. Again, in Manville, a record of 6-0. Duncanville 7-0, but it goes even bigger than that for Duncanville. They are 77-0 in the last 77 games.
That's crazy.
So a 77-game winning streak. And last year, Duncanville ran the table. They went 42-0 last year en route to a state championship, the second back-to-back championship. Kathy Self-Morgan, wherever she has gone as a head coach, and you see the picture there with Brian Harris and his Mavericks, but wherever Kathy Self-Morgan has gone, whether it be Westlake or at Duncanville, she has had success.
And she's very, very humble too. She seems like just a very down-to-earth person for such accomplishments, so many accomplishments that she has.
Those girls love to play for her. Knocked out of bounds by Hosey, and Duncanville will still retain possession with 1:08 left. It's a 2-possession game with 1:08 left. In the backcourt, Atkins.
Speeding up this game, definitely.
So now there is a minute left, or under a minute, I should say.
Manville should really work on that coverage.
Hosey with the steal. Ahead the floor. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul. Smith stepping in there. Look at there. The offensive foul against Janae Jones.
Brian Harris seems very upset about that one.
We'll get a look at that again, maybe. No, he's hot. Duncanville to inbound.
Look at
Foreman. Remember, Duncanville didn't have to take a shot for the rest of the ball game. Turner is going to commit the foul.
I mean, with the short lead that's going on now at Duncanville, Manville still has a chance to take this.
Yep. Janae Jones fouling out of the ball game on that offensive foul. Free throw, no good. Hosey the rebound. 30 seconds left. Not a lot of time. Got to have a play in mind. What you're going to do to the basket. Turner, no good. And Bessard can't get it. Bessard has just gone totally quiet in the second half. A foul in the backcourt. 4 points in the second half. 19 in the game. You do the math.
It's crazy how the it's how the tables have turned right now with such an incredible lead in the beginning with Manville. Now down to the last 19 seconds.
Free throw is no good. One more coming up. Now, if Duncanville hits their free throws, they're fine. They don't have to take another shot. 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. And with 17 seconds left, three-pointer, it's going to be no good. Duncanville's going to come away with the win. Their 77-game winning streak will turn to 78. And for the third straight year, the Pantherettes will win the Texas Invitational Division I gold bracket. But a heck of a fight by Brian Harris's Lady Mavericks.
They definitely didn't give up. They played very hard.
Taysha Foreman, you know, it came down to the senior leadership.
Now that target on Duncanville's back only gets bigger.
And that's it, the final, 56-50. Duncanville. We're going to come back with the interview with Kathy Self-Morgan and wrap it up from the McDonald's Texas Invitational Phillips Fieldhouse. Congratulations to the Duncanville Lady Panthers.
Team members are Karen Fisher, Dakota Toles, Imani Raleigh, Deanna Taylor, Jordan Hosey, Aaron Sanders, Deanna Turner, Shane Carter, Tony Jones, Ali Cole, and Rachel Bassar. We congratulate them on their tournament and look forward to having them back again next year.
And the game is over.
Duncanville wins it as we come back to the McDonald's Texas Invitational for the girls gold bracket Division I. Gerald Sanchez along with Kathy Self-Morgan. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Another win at the third straight, but probably, if my memory serves me correctly, this is the most difficult of the championship games you've played.
Very, very hard fought. Manville's a well-coached team, great talent, great athletes. You know, I think it came down to the marathon 5 games you play in 3 days, who had the stamina to keep pushing. And,
Ashley and I were talking about that, about how do you have that energy playing with the 5 games in 3 days?
Well, you know, in some of those timeouts, the girls reminded themselves of those 5 miles that they'd run, you know, the 20 lines that they ran, you know, make it all worth it.
You turned the tables. In the first half, you only scored 18 points, but in the second half, you outscored them by 20, 38-18. They only scored 18 points. What adjustments did you make?
I threw a water bottle. I remember doing that. First half, you know, we were a lot of unforced turnovers. We were throwing it away crazy. We weren't playing our game. We were playing very timid, playing like we were afraid of them. And second half, we came out and played pen threat ball.
Ariel Atkins, what a great player. She hit the 3-pointer on the right side to give you the lead going into the fourth quarter, and that really put you in the driver's seat in the game.
She's quite a young player, young athlete, a great kid on and off the court, gets the job done, has the biggest heart of almost anybody I've ever coached.
So now you go and you play some more ball games. You get ready for District 7 5A, and it gets it all over again.
That's what it's all about.
The preparation to Austin.
Yes, all this preseason is getting ready for that district run, and our district is one of the best in the state and will be very competitive, and this only prepares us for it.
Well, congratulations on the win, and maybe we'll see you again in Austin in March.
That would be great. Thank you.
Kathy Self-Morgan, head coach of the Duncanville Pantherettes, and we'll come back right after this here on FoxSportsSouthwest.com.
The all-tournament selection for the Duncanville Pantherettes is...
Back at Phillips Fieldhouse, wrapping it up with Gerald Sanchez along with Ashley Atchison, and 38-18 in the second half. Duncanville, they threw it at them.
I really honestly thought Manville was going to take it. I mean, that lead in the first half, I really felt strong for them, but I mean, it's unfortunate they didn't, but congrats, 3rd year in a row, Duncanville.
Kathy Self-Morgan talked about throwing a water bottle at the half when I said, what adjustments did you make? And it was simple as that. I think the seniors really knew what had to be done in order to keep that winning streak alive.
Well, with that experience, I mean, 2 years in a row already, I mean, they had it in the bag, I guess.
And so they win the championship for the 3rd year in a row, and if it follows to form like it has in the last several years, we'll be seeing Duncanville playing in the 5A state championship for the girls at the Frank Irwin Center in March. Well, that'll wrap up our coverage of the girls' Division I Gold Bracket Championship game. The final score 56-50 as Duncanville takes it over the Manville Mavericks. For Ashley Atchison, I'm Gerald Sanchez, wishing you a very pleasant good evening from Pasadena, Texas.